Hi, guys. Well, this is really a message that I should have gotten out to you early in the week. I really was quite shocked to hear from my exchange sister from Bolivia. Her name's Claudia, and she came to live here with us. I don't know, it must have been nearly 20 years ago now. And we've stayed in contact. And she messaged me the other day and asked if I had heard anything about the fires that are raging in Bolivia. And the truth is I hadn't. I must admit I don't watch a lot of television news, and I haven't seen anything online about Bolivia. I have seen a few things about the Amazon fires in Brazil, mainly because, as you guys know, I have quite a big connection with Brazil, and I've definitely known that there's been some struggles there of late, and that the fires are raging and out of control. But I'm just amazed that on our televisions in first world countries, we're not hearing more about this. We're not being urged to donate money. We're not being urged to support. Our governments are not in South America supporting these countries that are full of rainforest and Amazonian land that's really beneficial to the planet, not just to individual countries in South America. I'm also starting to believe that Bolivia are not asking for assistance at the moment, and that kind of makes me wonder why they're not asking for assistance. You know, is it that our countries in first world nations, we're not, assisting, that really we're just putting those countries into more debt and damaging them in other ways? I've got no idea, but that's why I'm bringing this up, and that's what I want us to talk about, because I think that the problem is we're not talking about it, and maybe you're not talking about it because you haven't seen what's going on. And if that's the case, then we need to become less ignorant of our world and our surroundings, and we need to do some research. And I include myself in that because I honestly don't know what's going on, but I blame our media, and I blame, in some ways, my own ignorance as well, of course, but there has to be a reason why we're not hearing these things. I mean, we hear about something going wrong up the street. We hear about, and minor things, If this were in a first world country, if there were fires raging in the United States or Australia, the whole world would know about it. And we would be asking other first world countries to help us, to give us assistance. And these countries, they're not getting any assistance from us. And we're relying on their bushland and their rainforests and all sorts of stuff for simple things like oxygen. I would hate to think what's happening over there at the moment, the impact that it's going to have in the future on my kids, on your kids, in general. And I really urge us all just to go out and have a look, do some research, find out for yourself, because maybe it's us. Maybe we have to put some pressure on our governments to assist. I mean, at the moment, my understanding is that there's hectares of bushland going up in Bolivia, and we're not hearing about it. And I'm talking per minute. So I lived in Bolivia quite some time ago. You may or may not know. You might have read my stories, or you might not have. But basically, I was there in 2001, and I know the people that are there are absolutely beautiful people. Huge hearts, really opening and welcoming to us if we travel there as people from first world countries. They're really open to people from other third world countries. They would offer you anything to help you if you were in a difficult situation. And I honestly think they don't have a voice right now. They don't have anyone, I guess, cheering for them, asking for assistance and urging people to do some research and find out, so that we can put pressure on those people that really can help. So I guess that's what I'm here doing today. I'm asking you to open your heart, to go and learn. Google, start looking. If you can go and find some things made by Bolivian people and actually translate those things so that you can understand what's going on in the world, well, from that, the only thing that can happen is that we grow as a society. And to be honest, I'm going to get straight on the internet tonight and do some more research, because even talking to you about this here, I'm feeling really inadequate, but that's because I'm not informed enough. And I'm doing this off the back of my sister, my host sister, my amazing Claudita, has asked me, because she's basically said, Tan, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else I can get this message out there. And so I'm hoping that maybe with your help, my voice might be a little bit more powerful, and it might encourage all of us to do a little bit of research and to figure out a way as a society that we can somehow help. I know that there are some people who are trying to fundraise with GoFundMe pages, and so I am going to include that information here. And I'm really hoping that maybe you can help out with that, or if that's not the right cause for you, that you find a better one, so that we can, be humane, help others in difficult situations, because we never know when it might be us. Okay, I know tonight has been a bit of a push from me on this topic, but that's because I'm just so surprised that we don't already know about it, and I feel kind of let down by my society that's not researching things that are so important in our world at the moment. Okay, love you all. Happy travels. And look, Bolivia is the best place to travel to. It seriously is one of my most favourite countries in the world. It's so unique. And as you guys know, I'm headed back to Brazil in a month, and that for me is my second home. So these two amazing countries, they need our help right now. Big hugs and kisses. See ya.